Hi guys, Judo for Buhurt. In this video we're going to cover Kosoto Gari. If you haven't watched the other videos, please do. So in this instance we're going to start off left versus left. The intention with the Kosoto is to attack the outside of Alex's leg, okay? I tend to do this again from a collar tie. You can do it from the underhook, you can do it from the plum, but I do generally prefer just keeping myself safe, one arm in, one arm out, okay? So I've got my collar tie, again, control of his head, and I've got either the elbow or the wrist. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my back foot in line with my rear foot, toes pointing towards the camera, okay? Very similar to the Armoured Gari, so if you haven't seen that video, watch that video, okay? The back foot comes in, but with the Armoured we went inside, with this Kosoto Gari we're going to go the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm bringing myself with this like shuffle step, to bring the instep of my foot, my left foot, onto the back mid of Alex's calf, okay? Going here, and what I'm then going to do is as I'm driving over, taking the leg out of the equation. So we're undermining his base, okay? So that foot's going to come in, and I'm elevating with this frame. Yep? So I'm here, foot comes in, and what I'm doing is sticking this foot onto the back of his calf. So I'm not just standing behind his foot, I'm not in the back of the knee, I'm literally here. So you'll see hips to the camera, toes to the camera in both feet. I'm on the back of his leg, back of his calf. As I do that, I'm driving him over that foot, okay? So I'm getting the weight off this leg and onto this one. Got him going backwards. So we're there, okay? There, drive, 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 we lift it, and we keep Alex going backwards to try not to run through a wall, okay? Where can we use this? So, I like to use it against the list. I'll do it with the sword and shield, I'll do it really matters. I like to use it in this context. So I'm here, we're against the list. Alex has got good discipline with his feet. So, list side leg is against the list. If I want to try and get him going backwards, just undermine his base a little bit, I can choose to go for it. So I'm here, you know, we're pushing, pulling. I might pull him so I can feel him push, pull backwards, and as he's pulling away, I'm going in. Okay? Then again, so I'm here, I'm pulling him in, he wants to pull away. I'm using it to elevate his leg and drive through. We use this mainly as a way to get him to step to open something else up. So if I want to attack Kosoto, but I don't fancy going like straight in there, I might use this as a way to get him to step. So as he steps, I can close the distance and come around the outside. So this is Kosoto Gari. Some people in Judo might refer to it as a sticky foot because we are sticking that foot to the back of his leg and making it really awkward for him to get around it. It's a nice simple entry. You can do it left against right as this instance. It's easier because it's right there. You can also attack it far leg, which is more challenging, but where you might find that useful is if you've got a haptic weapon, you know, you get into this position, you start to pull him and he starts to step, using the Kosoto Gari there to give him something to fall over as you're using the circular motion of, you know, your pole arm or your axe or whatever. You know, you pull him in and you see him step, the option's there. So that's Kosoto. Nice and simple. Again, it can be an attack in and of itself, but you do have to get it right. More often than not, we use it as a way of entering a position or developing a position to where we want to go. So, any comments? Please link them down below. More than happy to help. Thank you.